Hey everyone, welcome back to
5 Minute Eats, and today we have got a new Costco product for you. This is in their take and bake section. This is the Costco Kirkland Signature Margherita Pizza. This is $9.06 per pound at our store, and it says that this is 30 ounces, and it is total price of $16.99.
So that is one very expensive pizza.
Right, that's
Wow.
pretty pricey. And you know what? It's not really, or it doesn't appear to be at least, that much larger than any other $12 pizza at the store.
So this better be really good because I can go to Costco's food court, which by the way at our local one was closed for remodeling.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's that all about.
Sad day.
They're remodeling it, so it might be a good thing.
I hope
because
so.
It's gonna come back bigger and better, right? Because it
Maybe
looked like
smaller.
no, it's gonna be better. Yeah.
Well, hopefully.
Better and more expensive, judging by this margarita pizza.
Right? Okay, so here's the other thing. This is not like a frozen pizza. It's refrigerated, and then you bring it home and you cook it. Now, the crust, though, seems like it's already, baked. Like, it's already kind of like it's almost like a flatbread kind of crust. And then everything is on top. But here's the thing. I feel like I have not seen a margarita pizza with pesto on it. Usually it's leaves of, I think, basil or oregano or something like that. It's not pesto.
So here's the thing, besides the margarita, they also had I think it was
Supreme.
Supreme, I think is what they called it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you had the option. So for those of us who aren't too adventurous with our pizza, we have Supreme, which I would have gone with, but I figured margarita will probably get more views because, you know, it gives off like a.
It's classier.
Yeah, it's classier. Yeah, exactly.
It's the woman's choice.
But
the Supreme is the man's choice.
But the thing is, even though it's called margarita, it's actually named after a queen or something like that from Italy.
Yes.
So it's not a margarita as in like the drink.
Yes, it is margarita like the name.
Yeah. So guys, if you're new to our channel, basically we review everyday grocery items. So before you spend your hard-earned money, let us tell you if it's worth it. Now, taking a look at this thing, it looks not bad.
It doesn't look bad. It's hefty. That's the thing. Now, I don't know if you notice, is it over here? The pesto is just completely soaked through. The crust, which to me is a little like.
So, what kind of meat is it?
There is no meat on a margarita pizza.
Oh, really?
It is mozzarella cheese. Traditionally, it's mozzarella cheese, tomato, and the green leaf that I cannot recall whether it's basil or oregano.
Well, it says on here on our ingredients list, right?
Oh, well, but no, they have pesto in there.
Oh, okay.
I have not seen a freaking margarita pizza with pesto. It's always the leaf. I just don't get what they're going with here because I feel like pesto is one of those things that a lot of people feel very strongly about. Either they love it or they hate it.
I don't care for it. But then again, you know.
You're an anomaly.
Yeah.
Then again, you're an anomaly. If you'd like to support this channel, the easiest way to do that is using our Amazon links the next time you shop there.
Guys, welcome back to our rating system. Thumbs up, bite again, thumbs down, but not. So for me, this is a thumbs down. So do you shop at Starbucks, Panera Bread, Potbelly, and I can't think of any other place, but.
Whole Foods.
Huh?
Whole Foods.
Yeah, Whole Foods. If you do, Trader Joe's. If you do, you're gonna love this. Now, do I hate this? I actually don't. I just think it's not a guy's pizza. You want some meat in it. You want some spiciness to it. This is just a Starbucks pizza shopper, you know, like.
It's a charcuterie board pizza?
Yeah. So number one reason I don't like this is the cherry tomatoes. It's like a watery thing you just bite into and the flavor just, I don't think it really jives with this pizza, you know, like a pizza that I would want, I mean. I love the crust. I do like the sauce. The pesto, after a few bites, it was fine. I had no issues with it. If someone offered this to me, I would eat it. I would have a few slices, not gonna lie. But would I buy this? That's always the question here, right? Would I buy this? Especially as a guy, if I see this or the Supreme version, which I'm curious about, it's gotta be good because this is actually not bad. A lot to like, the cheese, the crust, it's good. Even the pesto, I don't hate it. It's not my thing, but I could get used to it if somebody, you know, offered it to me.
If someone coerced you.
Yeah, I come home and they tell me that they bought this thing. Yeah. Not bad, but for me, thumbs down.
If you like what we're doing here, please consider sending us super thanks. It helps us continue to provide more amazing content.
For me, this one is going to be a thumbs down. That's not to say it's not a perfectly fine pizza. Would I spend another $17 on it? No. To me, even though I like the crust, this is a big slice of pizza.
Yeah.
And I think I cut it into like 8 things, which
So
would
that's
be
good.
it would
That's
be
a good sign.
roughly the size of a large pizza slice from a large like pizza or whatever. So it's a lot though. And you add to the fact that this crust is pretty thick compared to your typical like frozen pizza. This is a thick crust, and while it's pillowy, it is chewy because it's a sourdough crust.
Yeah.
It's kind of a lot of jaw work involved, and then you have these big slabs of the melted mozzarella, which is also a lot of jaw work, you know, like.
I didn't mind that.
Oh, well, that's fine for you. I'm just saying for me and my delicate jaw muscles, I you know, it's a lot. So it's like, I think of it in terms of if I eat one slice, regardless of whether I'm full or not, I'm tired. So I don't really want to go in for a second slice. The mozzarella in flavor was fine. I just don't particularly love straight mozzarella melted because then it gets tough whenever it sits for a couple minutes and it's no longer stringy. Don't love that because a blend works a little bit better in terms of staying a little bit softer. The pesto was surprisingly good. It was very cheesy, which is what I would prefer in a pesto. However, it was pretty salty too. So there was these like pockets of getting extra saltiness, which we've had issues with before at our own, you know, Costco. So that could be a store issue.
So I had the saltiness as I got toward the back of the pizza.
Toward the back,
Yeah.
yes.
But
And
here's the thing, I didn't mind it.
well, I wondered, is it the pesto or is it that they added an additional like bit of salt or something? It's kind of weird because it was more toward the back, where there's not really a whole lot else there though. But I agree with you on the tomatoes. This is the problem for me with a margarita pizza is if you're giving me one where you haven't properly gotten out that excess water from the tomatoes, it's just a watery mess.
Yeah, one time I bit into it. One of them, I bit into one. And it was just a gusher of liquid.
Personally, that's a huge turnoff. I don't want to have that whenever I'm eating a pizza. So for me, this is not the pizza.
So we got to talk about something else here, which the price. Right, the price is a lot of money because around us, there's a lot of family-owned pizzerias.
Yeah.
So I can spend $17 or something like that. I can go to my local pizzeria, get a damn good pizza.
Yeah.
Over this thing.
Yeah,
Which, that's the thing. I want value if I'm gonna buy a pizza from Costco, because why would I buy this when I can go to their food court and get like a $10 pizza or something like that? That's gigantic.
Yeah.
Right?
Now, people will say, well, it's not margarita, and
True.
it's not sourdough crust, and blah, 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 blah. But listen, if you just want a basic pizza, this is not for you. This is an entertaining pizza. That's what this is. This is the one that you bake whenever you're having people over, you wanna feel fancy, get this one. But if you want a typical everyday pizza, I feel like this is just a little bit off the mark.
To sum it up, thumbs down, thumbs down. And if you guys buy from Amazon, use our Amazon link. The reason is when you do that, we get 10 cents, 50 cents, possibly even $1, which means we can continue to review things.
All right, guys, that's the video. If you like what we're doing here, definitely check out our other channel, Food Prep Inc. And don't forget to give us a like and subscribe.